Hi, it's Peter Webb here from London, UK. Your views on gambling are well known, and I think most people would agree that gambling is for the fiscally challenged. But when I look at the insurance industry, what I see as an industry, I can't even say it. I see an industry that's based upon probabilities and people not knowing those true probabilities, and money being made for the house in the same way as you see in a gambling market. So the question that I have for you is, how do you reconcile your views with gambling versus the insurance industry? And is the insurance industry for the fiscally challenged?
Yeah, well, gambling, I think the distinction that usually is made is that gambling involves creating risks that don't need to be created. I mean, if you want to go out and gamble on where a little ball is going to fall on a wheel that's revolving, that is not something that is a created risk. Whereas if you've got a home or a business, on a coastal area, the risk is there. It wasn't created intentionally. I mean, you can say you build in that place, and then the question is who bears it. So there's a transfer of, in the case of cat coverage, large existing risks as opposed to the creation of a risk that is not required. I mean, you can watch a football game without betting on it, but you can't live in a house, on a Florida coast without having a risk that your entire investment disappears. So that's the distinction, basically. I hope you're right that the house wins in both cases. And Charlie?
Well, I don't think I can add to that either. The whole concept of the house advantage is a very interesting one in modern commerce. A lot of the investment management operations, which were not ordinarily spoken of in the past in croupier terms, but the terms of a lot of private equity investment now, I think the proprietors of the partnerships are taking a house edge that looks a lot like the rake of the croupier in Monte Carlo, except it's bigger.
Is there anyone we've forgotten to insult? I'll make sure we don't miss anyone here. Number 7.